Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Temple of Possibilities. I am Minister William, or Reverend Will, if you wish, leading today's sermon of July 19th, 2026. And as always, we'll start with a moment of silence for prayer, meditation, or what have you. All right, thank you. Sorry there wasn't a sermon last week. I had some things going on and I wasn't able to uh, do one. This week sermon is called Love in This Very Moment. It is written by Sarah Pirtle and put on the Unitarian Universalist Association website on May 8th, 2024, so a couple years ago. It is essential to allow yourself to know what you know instead of driving yourself to be. Grandmother Rita, pretty good, a lot of words I can't say. I washed my hands carefully before entering the neonatal intensive care unit where my newborn son fought for his life. He weighed only 2 pounds and was 3 months early. I kept vigil by spending the whole day alongside him. He rested inside an isolette, but I could extend my arms and contact him through its small holes. When I arrived and paused to wash my hands, I used that moment to pray and notice I was entering sacred ground. Machines whirled and brought air through tubes. The first day I watched parents trying to stroke their child's arm through the opening. That was too much. The baby flared in the self-protection, and they felt pushed away. How could I do this differently? As I extended my hands into his isolate, I sensed what kind of touch he could receive. I changed from moment to moment. Could I cradle his head, or was that too much? Could I offer a pinky finger for him to grip? Would it be helpful to scoop my hand gently and cup his feet? That kept his legs flexed. One day, any touch at all felt invasive. Some days, any touch at all felt invasive, so I listened closely to what he needed. There was a phrase that I repeated to ornate me. What will say love to you today? One night he developed a raging infection. In grief, I waited for a new strong medicine to arrive at the hospital by truck from the airport. Standing helpless, I asked what would say love. Right then, it meant to stay by his side. Late into the night, I spoke to him through the glass. If you can please choose to stay here. The medicine is coming soon. He swerved his head and our eyes met. That was back in 1984. Today, he's a strong man in his 30s. Throughout his childhood and still today, that same phrase travels with us. I've used it as a compass when I want to go through with real support when he was a toddler in tears during rocky times, even bringing him to college. It also came up in day-to-day living. If we're preparing to take a walk because there's something pressing on his mind, I want to get the right balance of listening and giving space. So I'd ask him beforehand, what will say I love you today? Prayer. Spirit of life, with my breath connect me to the heart, of the world, and back to this very moment. Help my actions speak love. Self, what the kindest thing you could hear in that moment. Dear ones close at hand, love is intended from my heart to yours. Dear world, how does love right now move me to action? Love is the biggest thing that we try here at Temple of Possibilities. Always try to send love out into the world in any way you can to make people's life better. But remember, when we all come together, possibilities are endless. Thank you.